Okay, so I'm running errands, but I just want to also talk about ICT. So yesterday, I made that whole video. I was conscious about me being able to get the daily bias correct. My entries were flawed. You know what I'm saying? Just the fact that I was conscious of that, I was able to see it, and I feel like my mind started going in this thing where I started looking for solutions, my mind on a subconscious level. I think in psychology is called psychodynamic, where you act off the subconscious, you know what I'm saying, your past experiences. Okay, well, whatever. But yeah, so I started doing that, and today I stumbled upon a 15-minute video of explaining exactly how Price delivered yesterday. And I want you to know that this is a space. When he was explaining this, he was not using a chat, he was just talking. But as I'm listening to this, I'm no man, let me refer it to yesterday. And literally what he's saying in this Twitter space, word for word, bar for bar, is there, it's present. I'm okay, cool. So there is more evidence to prove that this thing is not random. But I just say this when ICT concepts are I don't like saying they're difficult, but there's definitely levels to this thing, you know. There's definitely levels to this thing. It's not as easy as double tops and triple bottoms, as descending channels, ascending channels. There's levels to this thing. But you're not gonna get to know all these things at once. You know what I'm saying? And I finally understand there's a reason why I don't trade order blocks anymore. There's a reason why I don't do propulsion blocks. There's a reason why I don't do mitigation blocks. There's a reason why I don't do breaker blocks. It's because for me personally, I don't understand them the same way I understand fair value gaps. But there's a reason why I understand premium discount, but I'm dog, it's not. You understand what I'm saying? I understand how to use a Fibonacci the way ICT use it, where we divide it into quadrants. I get that, I understand that. But yeah, I just wanted to say that. And also in that video yesterday, I was what did I say? I was today my bias is gonna be sell side. I'm gonna say I'm correct, but I can also tell you that if someone woke up today and they were buy side, that was their daily buy, they were also correct, right? If anything, it delivered more on the upside than the downside. Then I'm oh, man, very, very interesting. So let me show you what I mean exactly. So yesterday, this buy order, this one at the bottom, I didn't anticipate that, right? I was this is the low end of the fair value gap. I wanted to see it booked sharp. But at the same time, this morning when I channeled, I wanted to have another order here, right? But when I wrote that, let's go to the channel, right? I was buy limit at this, then once that is booked, we can start looking for another. I don't know, I didn't write entry, but for another entry, right? But when it came to price, when price literally during London session, during the macro session in London session, it provides that entry. I don't take it. Because in my head, I'm why does it look like price? Because in my head, I'm no. In my head, I was price shouldn't be moving fast today. That's not what I was expecting. When I spoke yesterday, I just saw this level being booked. But after this level being booked, I expected corrective price. But if you check today, that's not corrective. That's not corrective to me. That's half of yesterday's range, and now it makes me look okay, tomorrow this fair value gap is being booked. So tomorrow's bias is literally we're looking at that blue fair value gap, and I don't think nothing's gonna happen over Asian session. By tomorrow, those highs, wanna see them being taken out. If they're not taken out, good, more reason for price to go higher. So it's I have a clear picture of knowing where price should go. I don't know how it should go there immediately, but I'm confident enough to put money behind these ideas, you know. But I know I don't have like the accuracy, you know. If anything, this video is just an update from to yesterday's video. You know, it's like part two to yesterday's video to like conclude the story of like, guys, when I say I see these things, I see them. You know what I'm saying? For me to look at this video in this future, be like, look, I knew I was seeing things, but the accuracy I want, you know, is being able to like enter on the 1 minute. That's what I want to be able to do. I want to be able to enter chats on the 1 minute like he does. You know, I want to be able to sit on the chats for 1 hour and like just be done. You know, kill the 1 minute, even go lower to like 30 seconds, 15 seconds, just cause I know these things, they're not random on a high time frame, and like I know they're not random, they're on the lower time frame, but I also think there's more to it down there, you know. But other than that, link to the ICT video I was speaking about earlier in the video. That video is in the description.
Like, I'm way ahead of the curve. My students are way ahead of the curve. We're in the future. When we're trading our chart, we're trading the future. We're entering on a future move that we have a statistical probability that is going to likely form and go to a specific price level by a specific time.